Okay, so it looks like Apple is doing things a little different this year. I have some good news and some bad news that I wanted to share with you guys in today's video. But as expected, Apple has just released iOS 16 Developer Beta 7. And of course, in this video, we're going to take a look at what's new with the latest iOS 16 Developer Beta 7. And now, as always, if you would like to stay up to date with the latest iOS news and Apple software updates, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on those notifications so that you don't miss another episode. Now, as I mentioned, Apple is doing things a little different this year. Apple just released iOS 16 Developer Beta 7. However, iPadOS 16 Developer Beta 7 is based on iPadOS 16.1. Apple has confirmed that iPadOS this year will be delayed, something that's entirely new, something different. Apple usually releases iOS, iPadOS, tvOS, and watchOS pretty much at the same time. macOS sometimes does get delayed when the new Macs come out later in October, but it looks like Apple is having trouble figuring iPadOS this year, or maybe there's some new iPads later in October that are coming that are not ready to be exposed with the next generation iOS 16.1. But Apple is now delaying iPadOS 16 to iPadOS 16.1, so we won't see iPadOS until later this year, which is something unusual, something new that Apple has done this year. Again, iPadOS and macOS will most likely be shipping later in October with maybe some new Macs and maybe some new iPads, and hopefully Apple will figure everything out. But nonetheless, iOS 16 Developer Beta 7, iPadOS 16 Beta 7, as you can see right there, is now available. The build number is a higher letter at the end, which means it's based on a next generation OS. Now, if we take a look at watchOS 9 Beta 7, that was released today for the Apple Watch and tvOS. 16 Developer Beta 7 has also been released for the Apple TV. Now, if we take a look here at the download, there it is. It's approximately 300 to 400 megabytes. There's also some bad news, things that I wanted to share with you guys. We'll get to those details here in just a second, but let's head on over into settings here, general, and then we go into about, and let's take a look at the latest build number. There it is. By the way, there's a change there. As you can see, as I click into the build number, it now brings me directly to a different page instead of clicking into the build number itself. So let's go ahead and take a look at the build number. There it is, 20A5356A. Now, the letter A usually signifies that iOS is pretty much getting to its final stages of development. As already expected, Apple will most likely have maybe an RC coming our way within the next week or two, and then expect an official release towards mid-September as expected. So I don't think we'll see Beta 8. We could see Beta 8, but I don't think we will see it. We'll most likely see the RC dropping most likely next week, and then the official release to follow after that, with of course watchOS and tvOS. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the bad news that I wanted to share with you guys, and that is in regards to the iPhone 11, iPhone 12 mini, 13 mini, and the iPhone 10R. If we take a look here at the latest OS, I did update this iPhone. If we go into the about section here, as you can see right there, this iPhone 11 is running Beta 7 iOS 16, and if we go into the batteries categories, we do not see the battery percentage indicator toggle here for these devices. Unfortunately, it looks like Apple will not be adding this feature to these devices for some reason. Maybe we'll see it in the RC, but Apple is pretty much wrapping up development for iOS 16 here. I'd be surprised if they do add this feature. Unfortunately, I know a lot of you guys with iPhone 11, 12 mini, 13 mini, and 10R, we're really looking forward to this feature, but it looks like Apple will not be moving forward with this feature on the latest OS. And that's everything pretty much that I wanted to share with you guys. A minor update, a minor beta, wrapping things up. Apple confirming that iPadOS will be delayed alongside macOS for later in October most likely. Of course, stay tuned here to the channel. I will continue digging around the software. As of right now, the only thing that I've noticed is different is when you click on the about section here for the build number. Other than that, I haven't noticed any additional new features and changes, but stay tuned for my follow-up video because I'll continue digging around the software to provide you guys with any additional details here in the next couple of days. Thank you for watching today's video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.